Dover, and we are back in the Class B series for 110 laps here at Dover. It's going to be a very tricky one, very tough. We started off the last race with some bad news about my pedals, so I'm going to start off this race with some really good news. My pedals, my real pedals, my Thrustmaster TLCMs, are working again. After I had completely written them off as being completely broken, I thought I had gotten water inside them and they were just completely dead. That's the way they were acting. They had had plenty of time to dry, I thought, and I came back the next day and they were broken, and that's what I was faced with prior to the... Ooh, and I'm getting packet loss. That's cool. Prior to the Pocono race, that's what I was faced with, the pedals just not working at all. I tried the cord multiple times. I tried the USB port. I restarted my computer 5 or 6 times.
One more lap to go.
And I was totally convinced they were dead. But this week I took them apart, cleaned out the dust, and didn't see anything noticeably wrong with them. Put it back together, figured I might as well try them again, plugged them back in, and they were working totally fine. So I have no idea. I guess it was just dust, which somehow coincidentally made them stop working right after I spilled a bunch of water on my desk. I don't know. I thought for sure it was water that had gotten onto the board, and I was totally in need of some new pedals, which I was not going to be able to get. So, fingers crossed that they last the entire race and don't have any issues. I don't expect them to. They've been working really well and totally normal leading up to this race. Practicing a green flag pit stop here. This is one of the trickiest pit roads to get onto. I've somehow qualified P4 after not even really trying. 35 miles an hour there. I sure hope I'm not blinking the whole time. The Q bar's still full, but the latency quality looks okay. I don't know. We're still sitting P4. Also, we got a new paint scheme. I was making too many self-inflicted errors with the old paint scheme. So, we are running this new one. Pretty simple. Nothing too special about it. I was kind of going for like a Bobby Allison old 22 car kind of look. Really simple. I thought the colors would be cool, and big logo on the hood. So that's what we got. Chad apparently qualified just next to us. Yep, just behind us in 7th. Should be fun. JP up front. Wesley here. He was fastest in practice, I think, but is qualified P2 at the moment. Good luck to him. Haven't seen him in a while, I don't think. I don't think he's been in this series, from what I remember. Could just be forgetting. But see if he can lock himself in the playoffs. Assuming he can make most of the races. Locked into the playoffs right now. We've had 5 different winners. This is race number 8. We've got Colton, Nick, Damon, Nathan, Hayden for the 5 spots that are locked in right now. Colton starting in 3rd, Nathan's in 5th, Damon down there in 10th, and Nick not qualifying, I imagine. He's down here. And Hayden is somewhere in here as well. He's right there. He's starting 15th, so he's got a ways to go. He won the road course. He may just be a road course ringer. I think he still did pretty good last week at Rockingham. But we do have a road course coming up in the playoffs. That's Watkins Glen, I think, is the first playoff race. So he might be in real good contention there to make it to the Final Four. I had made a big mistake at Chicago Street Course where I overdrove it and wrecked myself. I did that from the lead out of turn 4 at Rockingham as well, so I decided let's switch up the paint scheme. Let's see if we can get a more consistent race. I know we've had some good finishes. and hopefully we can continue doing that. But I just thought it'd be cool to switch it up, go to a white car instead of gray, add a little bit more color, and use a different version of the logo. So this is a setup, this is Daniel's setup from Nashville Fairgrounds that I've modified to work here, and it starts off pretty loose, but I think long run it's going to be pretty balanced as long as you're not overdriving it at one or end of the corner. 3,000 straight to field, got another really good sized field here, over 30 drivers. But yeah, should be fun. It's going to be tough. Dover's always a tough test. It's going to be slick to start off with on these new tires, but after 5 or 6 laps they should come in pretty well, and we'll see if we can get a long run. If we do end up having to make green flag pit stops, it's going to be tricky because this is probably the toughest pit road to get onto without wrecking for an oval, and you have to get down to 35 miles an hour to not speed. And I need to really be monitoring the fall off. I need to see what our fastest lap is and how much slower we're going later. Because as we saw at Rockingham, going long was actually the play. Pitting a halfway was not the quickest, at least for me. I wasn't the quickest guy out there, but I did manage to lead some laps pitting halfway, but then the guys on new tires that had pit 10 laps, 15 laps later were flying by me. So I think if we get a long green run, I think we're just going to go long because, one, there may be a caution if somebody has an issue trying to get on pit road because of how difficult it is, and 2, I think it may end up just being faster long run anyway. It's a pretty long race, 110 laps, so we'll just have to see what tires feel like and all that, see if we can have a fun time. But we got Nathan starting right in front of us there, and then Shane on his outside in the orange Celsius car today. Come to the green here, should be fun. Let's have an enjoyable experience with my actual pedals. Green flag is out. Nice and easy through the gears if I can. And down into turn 1. And let's look to not slide the tires too bad on these opening laps. Dover's one of those places, and officials are always a total mess. But I have hosted races here before, or at least one race in the original Diet Dr. Pepper season that went extremely clean. And the majority of the races that I've hosted this season have been extremely clean, so I'm hoping we get a really good clean one here. And make sure I don't self-spin to bring out a yellow. Not an easy setup though. I wasn't making it to be easy or be fastest or anything. I just wanted to make one that felt decent and that I felt could give us some good racing, and just building it off of Daniel's Nashville Fairgrounds set, I was able to get something that I thought felt pretty decent. Much better than the fixed setup. The fixed setup just starts off plowing so bad. So I wanted something that would be a little bit in the other direction and maybe a little bit challenging, but not impossible. I think this will be it. We'll see how it goes throughout the race. See what we get for a long run. Fastest lap so far is a 24.2, I think. Around 24.0 is probably the quickest you're going to be able to go on fresh tires. And it is faster to run the top side, but I think you're going to be hurting the tires more, at least to start with. I think later in the run we'll probably move up. It gets such a better drive out of the corner down the straightaway. That's a 24.2 again. We're right around that for our fastest laps. So we're going to have to just keep an eye on that and see where we fall off to in about 50 laps if we make it that far. Pretty spread, or pretty packed up still. Not really spread out very much. Nose to tail, even behind us. Still pretty close together.
24.28. The car in P4 just hit the fastest lap. 24.
Let me tell you though, running that Pocono race on my G29 pedals was not fun. I was so demotivated to do the rest of all my hosteds I've got scheduled, thinking about how I had to run them on those pedals. I was going to be really not having a good time. But completely different story now that I've got my good pedals working again. Load cell brake just makes such a difference. The throttle feels good, like there's actual resistance, and you can tell that it's much higher quality springs and everything, and not just a piece of plastic like the G29 stuff is. Still have the G29 wheel, but pedals are much more important, actually. I've made do with the G29 wheel for quite some time. It would be nice to have something better, but not in the cards for me at the moment. And pedals are always the priority. But one of the reasons I always run 14:1 or those bigger steering ratios is because my wheel is actually smaller. The G29 wheel itself is in diameter, it's smaller than what you'd find in a higher quality wheel, which allows me to turn it a little bit quicker anyway. And that's how I've gotten comfortable racing the higher ratios. And it's just what I'm used to anyway. Oh, JP up at the front blinking a little bit. We're hanging onto the back of Shane here pretty well. It's been pretty much single file since the start of this thing. Shane's going up to that high side, see if he gets a run on Nathan. We're getting really tight through the center of 3 and 4 there. Can't imagine that's going to get much better the way I'm driving it right now. Could be getting some lap traffic soon. The longer this race goes. Oh yeah, 3 and 4 are very tight. Just need to be patient on the throttle. I don't need to be driving through tightness and push up into the wall. I also don't need to be clipping the apron on entry either, or at any point through the corner. Might start moving up a little bit through 3 and 4. I'm going to try and stick to the bottom in 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is feeling a little bit better. 3 and 4 is getting very tight. I just need to be patient with it, but I think moving up just a lane or half a lane, going about the middle, might help. We'll see if anybody else starts to transition up the track a little bit. I imagine we are going to see that. I just think it's going to be fastest pretty much the whole time. Setup is still pretty tight. We have been driving it very easy on entry, which always puts more pressure on the right front. Generally. Leighton right behind us. He may end up passing us here soon, especially if I bounce in and hit the apron. Kind of struggling through 3 and 4 right now. Kind of just struggling all over the place. Looks like we're going to lose 2 spots here. I'm not going to push too hard to keep these
All clear, all clear.
this early in the race. I'm probably overdriving my tires anyway.
The lead is at 24.86.
24.8. we were letting a Leighton go there, so we're much slower that lap. Colton losing a spot to Nathan, it looks like. Or moving up to that high side. We nearly push up into the wall. Looks like Colton lost that spot. We've fallen off of that little group. See if we can get it back. I just can't get on throttle through 3 and 4. You might just need to go to the top side completely through 3 and 4. See if we can get that to work, maybe. Only on lap 21. I don't know if that was any better or not. Fuel-wise, make sure I don't wobble into the wall. Make it another 60 laps. Puts us about 80-something. So we can make it well past halfway, which is lap 55. I think top and bottom are about the same speed through 3 and 4 right now, it seems like. And I'm just falling off. Not getting the speed out of this that I want. I don't think we're going to get any more speed out of it. In terms of tire saving, I don't feel like I've done a great job. But we're still green and we're still having a great race.
The leader did a 25.1.
2/10 slower that lap than the leader, but that's okay. Probably about 2/10 slower than everybody in front of us. I just can't get the car to turn through 3 and 4 at all. We are pulling away massively from the guys behind us. Damon's even fallen off quite a bit. Shane maybe clipped the apron there a little bit, lost some momentum out of the corner. We got too wide, or was too wide, in front of him with Colton and Nathan again. Getting ready to get into lap traffic. Shane may be starting to fall off. He's getting that little wobble down the straight, but that's not unusual for this car. I'm surprised I haven't really felt it. We've fallen off about a second from our fastest lap. Let's see how much worse that gets. Does it plateau at 1.5 seconds like it usually does, or is it going to be like Rockingham where we see more than that, surprisingly? Because I think when you see more than that, going long actually does benefit you. Which you wouldn't think that, but that's how it worked at Rockingham. The difference once the people that stayed out longer pit for tires, people who had pitted halfway were so much slower, mainly me. But I was just slower anyway on even tires, so I'd love to get a win at some point, but the competition is just really fierce in these sessions.
The leader did a 25.1.
3K strength of field's really high to win. I do not have many wins. Well, I do not have many wins in general, and I certainly don't have very many with a strength of field above 2,000.
Foul again, Matt. Yeah, that was almost got it good right there.
3 wide.
Yeah, same.
Joseph going a lap down. He's a new entry into the league. There's a few of those as we bump into the wall. Hopefully all those guys run a clean race. He's doing perfectly fine there, just holding his line.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Just wanted to make sure. Oop, a little loose there. Kind of caught back up to a Leighton a little bit. Just trying to be easy on the tires through 3 and 4. Definitely caught back up to Shane some. Colton on the inside up there, he got a little bit wiggly. Nathan's gotten around Eric. I think that's Eric. And it's pulled up quite a bit. I'm feeling okay though. The bounce still feels good. It's kind of coming back to me in 3 and 4, it feels like. I just need to not get on throttle too quick. The Leighton's fallen off quite a bit here from where he was. Not quite had the run yet to make a move though.
Got one outside.
Of course, he may just give it to us.
You're clear high.
Looks like he
Clear
is.
high.
If he wanted to, he probably could have held on there on the outside.
I
was gonna have to be really careful off the corner.
8.
You need to stop clipping the apron. That does not help you turn here. It certainly does the opposite. Makes you push up the track really bad. Alright, back to 7th. We'll see if we can catch up to Shane and Colton. As it is awesome to see a long green run here. But I don't need to be clipping the wall. Oh, Shane just grabbed the wall there. Stop clipping the wall. Looking down at my lap time, I need to do that through the corner when the car is actually stable. See some smoke through 3 and 4 there. Got somebody on pit road, Nicholas. What lap are we on? 40? We could, with the fuel the way it is, we could see early pit stops as everybody's getting really stacked up here.
11, I'll go high next turn.
That's Dylan. Oh, we got somebody missing pit road. We're going to be 3 wide. Could not tell who that was. I think that was Wesley, who was maybe trying to pit from whatever spot he was in. He was ahead of us. He was looking to undercut, and he missed pit road. That is going to hurt him massively. See if he can recover from that. It's probably going to take a caution, at least. But he's going to lose a lot of track position when he finally does pit. That puts us up to 6th. That was a surprising development. Very, very, very difficult pit road to get onto. Probably the hardest oval pit road to get onto at speed. You pretty much just have to slow down before you even get to the corner to have a chance to make it. Especially once the tires have given up some.
The lead did a 25.578.
25.5, but we're in traffic battling now. We're about 3/10 slower. But I'm feeling pretty good with the car right now. I feel like the balance is nice. Feeling pretty decent through 3 and 4. Just got to make sure I don't get on throttle too hard. Eric and Colton racing hard ahead of us. We got Shane just in front of us. Whoa. Got on the apron hard there. Oh, and Colton is almost losing it, looked like. He entered the corner very hard. I got loose, and
I'm sorry, Ryan.
he got loose there. Slips up.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
And us in traffic here is getting a Leighton back to us. Colton's going to be able to clear us back on the outside, probably, as long as I don't put him in the wall.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Ooh, it's much more difficult too wide.
Right front tire is wearing out.
Right front's wearing out. That's fine.
You're in 5th place.
Puts us up to P5. Don't feel like my right front's wearing out, honestly. I did when I was inside on Colton. Stuck too wide, but single file I feel fine. Watch that wall. Feel like it's getting looser on entry, which is very interesting. Oh! I don't know if there was contact there or if he spun just getting off the corner.
Yeah, I pushed up a little bit.
Oh, he got into him. Looked like they both saved it, though. Shane trying to get that bottom to work is just really difficult.
You're in 3rd place.
That puts us up to P3. Nathan 2.5 seconds up. Colton getting his tires back underneath him. Looking quick again.
The lead is a 25.616.
I don't know, we're not really seeing much tire fall off at all. I don't think going long is going to be the play, unfortunately. We might go a few laps longer just to be safe for a caution, but I don't think speed-wise it's going to be the play. Not much of a difference. Only about a second right now. 1.5 seconds. But none of the leaders have pit yet, or the 2 leaders in front of me. I haven't seen anybody behind me pit that we've been racing.
Sorry, Chad, I didn't mean to get up on you like that.
It's all good. My tires are greasy baloney right now anyway.
That car is a lap
Sage and Joseph on pit road. We're able to stay ahead of Colton right now. Trying very hard not to push the car through the center and shove the nose. Put more pressure on that right front, since we're already limping it around right now, basically. We're gonna have new tires coming out of the pits. Rick pulling over, he may be pitting as well. Much appreciated. He's just letting Colton and I go. Thank you very much.
Pitting in here, pitting in.
Colton pitting right at halfway. We might wait a few more laps, but we're not going to wait many, I don't think.
The leader just did a 25.
And we have to make sure we don't have a mistake on pit road.
Pitting.
I need to check and see fuel calculator. It only wants us to add 5 gallons, which does not seem like enough. I'm going to add a few more. 6.8 should be good. Here come new tires.
Halfway this time by. Inside. That car is a lap down. That car is a lap down. Still there? Towards the line. All clear, all clear.
Sage flying by. See where he ends up. I'm not sure where he was when he pit.
4 pitting.
Matt's pitting, but he's in the top lane
Inside. All clear, all clear.
and did not make it. And oh,
Go low.
oh, Alan nearly wrecking us. Trying to hang on to that car. That gets Shane back to us.
Pitting this time by.
And we grab the wall.
Colors fine. No damage to
I
report.
was all out of sorts there. Thankfully, we didn't have contact with Alan.
And I'm only gonna pit 2.
Let's pit at lap 60, I guess. Tires could definitely use it, I imagine.
I forgot how fast that come up. Gosh.
4 pitting.
Probably should practice in dirt and pit road.
Guess we're not going to get a yellow. Haven't seen anything yet. Leader's still not pitting. I didn't think going long would work at Rockingham, and it did. I don't know if it's going to work here. Doesn't seem like it will because there's not as much fall off, but looking like it could be the case.
34 pitting this time. 34 pitting this
JP's
time.
pitting.
This
He's
time.
pitting. I'm pitting.
Outside. The leader is pitting now. Stay low. There's a
26
car on the
pit.
high side. All clear, all clear. Alright, man. That
All right.
car is a lap down.
That was about as good as we could have hoped for there. Pretty slow, but we got it stopped. 4 tires and a few gallons of fuel. And that is 60 green flag laps at Dover with 33 cars in the field.
Car
Don't see that much.
88 has taken the lead.
Shane to the lead. He's going to get some bonus points there.
3, 2, 1.
Oops.
Right here.
Don't need to be in neutral. 30-53. That is
I'm
pretty
pitting
bad.
this time.
Oh man, I almost forgot what it was like to grip.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's it. Go.
All right, no speeding. Make sure we get off nice and clean. Don't wreck on the apron. It's a little bumpy down here.
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
Okay, then.
Shane might have missed pit road. There's going to be a lot of that. Damon just passed his 4th position.
Get on. Yeah, I missed it myself.
Yeah, I think it's probably the hardest
Well, that
to
hurt.
get on. He's definitely not the first one to miss it. We've seen that several times already. Thankfully, we did not. We were a little bit slow getting in, but it's much better to do that than slow down and then not be able to pit because you missed it. So I wanted to make sure we definitely got it slowed down in time. Now we just got to wait for these tires to get their heat back and expand with the higher temperature and get the nose off the ground a little bit. Just set our fastest lap of the
My
race.
bad, Daniel. You good?
The car behind you is pitting. The car behind you is closing on you. You got this seconds.
Barrett behind us, catching up, sounds like. Just going to get back into a rhythm, try to
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
get this thing to the end, maybe all green.
The car behind you is pitting. The leader is pitting now.
Still a lot of people left to pit here. A lot of people going long, seems like.
Got one outside.
That's Nick up there. He's going long.
All clear. All right, man. That car is a lap down. You're in the
Got Chad here.
outside. The car behind you is pitting.
We started next to him,
You're clear high. Clear high. You got
but he
one
must have a
outside.
pit road issue. Get around Nick.
Clear, all clear. The leader just did a 25.
Big bump entering 3. That's shoving the nose pretty bad every time. Let's see where we cycle out. Oh, Damon getting held up by Dylan there a little bit.
You got one inside. Clear
Damon
low,
was one
clear
that
low.
pit earlier than us, I believe. I think we were ahead of him. We qualified ahead of him. I don't think he had gotten up there. So we'll see if we can pass him back here. Got some more traffic coming. Traffic coming out of pit road as well.
Outside. Go there. Hold your line.
Just need to be careful here. We're in heavy traffic. Heavy traffic.
Go there. Hold your line.
And there's nowhere for us to go.
Bottom 3 wide. You got one outside. 2 wide there. All clear. All clear.
Just gotta be careful. That was Ryan who's stayed out. Oh, this is dangerous.
You got one outside.
Christian has stayed out as well. He's in
All
5th
clear,
right
all
now.
clear. You're pulling away from the car behind. We got you 4.7 seconds. You got one outside.
Oh, Nelly.
All clear, all clear. The car in P.
Just gotta be careful.
Just at the fastest lap. 23.949.
23.9 from somewhere. I think P19 is what he said.
The car behind you is pitting.
We have just not been able to get clear of this double file traffic.
The leader is hitting.
Not much we can do about it right now. They're racing for position as well. Just got to try and find a way around safely. Oh, Damon nearly pushed up there.
All right, man, that car is a lap down. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Car 47 has taken the lead.
47 has taken the lead. Not sure who that is. Is Billy here? I don't think I've seen him. He's 57 though, I believe.
The leader just did a 25.961.
Sorry, you checked up on X there right in front of me.
See if we can get around Damon. It's not going to be easy. Oh, I got on throttle. Trying to get to his outside, and that shoved the nose bad. We're in 11th, so still some people left to pit, or we just had a much slower cycle than a lot of these guys. Or slower getting around traffic. Oh,
That car is a lap down. Outside.
Tyler staying out long. He's in 2nd place right now.
Outside. You're clear
Oh,
high,
this is
clear high.
dangerous. Hayden is 47. He's in the lead. He's going as long as it'll go. Getting those lap lead points. Got Ryan and Dan just ahead of Damon.
The car behind you is pitting. You're in the top 10. There you go.
We're up to
man.
10th
Good job.
now. Not close to the top 5 like we were, sadly. but we just may need to give it some time. I'd love to know where those guys are, but I cannot scroll through the F3 right now. With where we're at with relation to all these other cars. Big run, big run. He just lets us have it. I think he got loose off the wall or something. He kind of moved down the track, but no harm, no foul there. We got Sage for position here. He, as you remember at pit earlier, was flying past us when we were still out. So early pit stop, losing some right now. That was a bad corner for the right front. We're up to 8th again. JP and Nathan nowhere to be seen in front of us, and we drive down and clip the apron, and that's another bad corner for the right front. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it the whole way with the way we're driving.
The car in front is pitting.
Wesley's pitting. I think after he missed pit road initially, he just decided to go as long as he could. But he's having to relinquish that now. I think that was his only hope if we got a yellow. Unfortunate he never got one, but fortunate for us because I think he was going to be able to beat us. I'm getting really tight now through 3 and 4, but as we remember last run, we'll go through a period of really tight and then it'll come back to us a bit, even though it's not going to be doing good things for the right front the whole time.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4 seconds.
That was definitely not good. But we felt the same thing last run, and then it came back. So we just need to give it some time, I think. Passing James, who's pitting. Puts us back to 7th.
Well done, thank you.
What I don't want to see is people for position behind us catching up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back to 6th. Somebody else must have pit that I missed. Keep grabbing that stupid apron. We got Ryan, I think, on new tires coming up. Hopefully he can get around us quickly. Looks like he's going to be able to get us out of 4. Much more grip than us. Nope, not quite here yet. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm doing as good this run as I was.
The leader just did a 26.06. You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Oh, he blinks a little bit. That's fine. Damon's still 0.8 behind us. That's fine as well. Oh,
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
pushing it too hard. I just need to back it down. We got nobody in front of us we're trying to catch. I just need to keep these tires on it. And stop hitting the apron. Here comes Christian on new tires, I believe. I'm having to wait forever through 3 and 4 to get it to turn.
Hitting this time.
Tyler, stay out that long? That's crazy. I don't know how you made it that long. Must have been saving fuel.
The car in front is pitting.
I don't think I could have done that many laps. That's another spot for us. Alright, we'll give Christian the inside.
Alright, man. You're back in pit.
That puts us back to the top 5.
You got one inside.
Happy with that.
All clear, all clear.
Still nobody behind us for position other than Damon, and I think we're pulling away from him consistently.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Car 34 has taken the lead.
34 is taking the lead. That might be JP.
The car in front is pitting.
Another car pitting in front of us. Some smoke. That's Hayden pitting. He stayed out long too. How in the world they make it 90 laps? I was only showing like 82. Yeah, going that long does not look like it's going to pay off. We will see. They're probably going to go 2 laps down, though. I don't think they're going to be able to make that up. Oh, and we get a yellow. If they had just made it a couple more laps. Only 20 laps left, too. That's crazy. JP is the 34, okay. Wow. That changes things a little bit.
One battle, JP.
If Hayden was just able to make
I
it
can't believe the yellow flag literally came out the next corner.
like 2 laps more, he would have been able to have the caution come out with the lead.
No, I didn't. I hope it didn't come out.
92 green flag laps
And I get the
at Dover.
24 car between you and I here going to pit road.
Pit car middle 3 and 4.
We will be taking tires. Get us to the end, only less than 20 to go. We're not going to need them again, so. Oh, man. Don't speed. It's such an easy pit road because it's so slow. I don't know why we're not going, though.
Pit box in.
Sure hope he pits soon because I'm going to have to turn in. There we go.
5,
Just downshift.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Definitely want tires. 79.88 is just going through that phase where it feels like crap for 20 laps and then it'll turn around and come back to us. I'm sure it was going to do that.
Alright, that's it. Go.
We're ahead of Shane. He was pitting in front of us there.
That's it for tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single file.
Leighton might have been behind us. He's in front of us now. Left sides, I don't think we could have just taken rights only there. Maybe it would have been okay, but probably would have been a lot slower. Well, that was a heck of a run. Now we got to not spin out on new tires for a restart here. This is going to be very dangerous. Leighton was much better on his tires than we were that first run.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
Past the
man,
5.
line up on the inside row. Past the 5, past the...
5's got to go to the back. All the lap cars do.
Catch the 34 car.
We're in 5th. Nathan's the leader. Colton up front. Outside row. And JP just in front of us. So we should have a decent spot here for a good restart. Though I don't think the bottom is going to be really that good.
What is happening with this thing telling me to let people by, get behind people? What is going on?
Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to clear.
Yeah, it's messed up.
The lap cars are supposed to go to the back.
Should have done that lap ago and 2 to go.
Get ready.
Let's get this ready.
The pace car is in.
He goes pretty early. Which helps us, I think.
All clear.
Ooh, we cleared Leighton quickly. Make sure we don't spin out. Big run on JP. Alright, let's clear all. There must not have been any. I don't know if those guys are on the track still or not.
You're back and forth.
Do we try the high line with Damon just behind us? Ooh, it got a little slidey there, but we got a decent run out of the corner. Fastest lap of the race for us.
The car in P1, just at the fastest lap. 23.6.
Okay. We nearly lost it.
Stay low. Alright, man.
And we get a yellow. Do we get both of those spots back? That would be something if we did.
Sorry, say they're trying to slow down, but you're sideways.
Oh, Damon gets by us, but Shane does not.
Yeah, I just massively fucked it up.
We were getting such a good run on JP there, and then the rear end just came around.
Sorry, I didn't try to swerve there. I was trying to avoid somebody and didn't mean to get you in the wall.
But that gets us back to 5th for the restart, so that's going to be better than being in 4th. As Leighton showed, he fell back really really fast. And there are green-white checkers, so 23.8 is our fastest lap there. I nearly lost it. Nearly lost it. Behind JP there.
No, I'm assuming that you all short-fueled it, and it must make a huge difference.
Car 17. Got the lucky dog.
Yeah, I didn't put any fuel in it.
Pit road is closed.
Didn't figure it needed it. But it probably helps with the turn long run to put more fuel in it. Get a little extra weight in the rear. But as we just showed, I don't think we need that for this short run we're going to have. You try and close this out, see if we can finish with the top 5 and not wreck ourselves like we nearly did. Luckily, there was a big gap behind Shane, so the worst we were going to be there coming out of that was 6th. We just got lucky that the caution came out and we were able to get back around Shane. Had the caution not come out, we would have been behind him, and I'm not sure we would have been able to be quick enough to catch back up. But we'll see how we do on this restart outside or inside 3rd row here. Gonna make things interesting. Barrett back in 8th, just behind Leighton. He's having a really good run. We'll see if Colton or JP have anything for Nathan. JP was falling off quite a bit there. We were almost able to get around him, or get a run on him at least.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
And we'll see if we can stay ahead of Damon. Or get back ahead of him. He's going to be in 4th now. Alright, let's check our 2nd gear start here, see how it feels. That feels fine. People might be starting in 1st. Saw a little wheel spin. I don't think I'm going to mess with that.
You can go by me, Eric.
2nd, we should be able to just floor it and not worry about it, I think. Alright. Coming to the green. Hopefully this is the final restart. We're going to have 10 laps to go.
Get ready.
Let's just get it to the end. Not have to do a green, white, checkered.
Alright, man. Pace car is in.
Yeah, I'll let you go and turn one side.
Green, green,
We got a decent run, but so did everyone else around us.
We have 10 to go this time by. You got one outside.
Thank you.
You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Stay low.
Took me a
Oh,
second to like
JP.
get used
He's not going.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
I don't have room to take it 3 wide, where we were at least.
Oh, there's a car on the high side.
Oh, Shane's gonna get around us.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Probably.
Still there.
Oh! Sorry.
All clear, all clear. Alright, man.
Oh, I'm getting
No,
another
I
yellow.
bounced it off the wall, Gavin.
Line
That
up
was me.
single file. Pit road is closed.
I was sliding up. I was worried I wasn't given enough room there. It's difficult getting out of 2.
Yeah, I just ran out of room. You didn't run me out of room.
We were racing close there.
No, we're back,
34 car.
Another yellow, though. Unfortunately.
Pit road is now
Seems
open.
to be a bit of an issue with my car.
Yeah, you're drifting pretty good.
Turning into a messy finish, but what a
Everybody
great
else to see
first
that
run
hook
we
come down
had.
off the overpass.
I didn't see anything.
Eurobeat intensifies.
Man, what a crazy race this has been.
Furious 49.
It's gonna be so tough to beat that outside if they get a really good restart like they did that time. Like they all timed it perfectly, like everyone in front of us and next to us and behind us, just flying. Just need to hang on here, see if we can hold on to 5th. Might need to try and get around JP, but I don't know how we're going to do that. Oh, he's going to be on the outside now. Damon got around him, so maybe that's our ticket.
Sorry about that, fellas.
Because if he put extra fuel in it and is just that much slower because of it, then he maybe can hold
Hey,
up
Tyler, I
that
liked what you did
outside
at
lane.
Chicago. I just decided I wanted to emulate it a little harder.
I was just about to tell you, your car looks like mine from Chicago.
Not a good idea
A little worse, though.
on some of those Chicago hits that we had.
Yeah, just a little bit. I feel like you probably see my number a little better. 19 minutes of optional repair damage, it says. Optional. I don't know about you, but I feel like most racing organizations would say this is mandatory. So I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah, that did not look optional.
It's just skew to help you turn better.
Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Alright, this is not a green white checkered, so hopefully we don't have to do another restart, making the finish to this race take forever. Doesn't look to be that many cars left behind us, sadly. But when you get these restarts all close together at a place as narrow as Dover, not a lot people can do to miss it most of the time. So we're going to have JP on the outside row in front of us, Shane to our outside. We need to try and stay on the inside, or at least maybe get to the inside on JP, and maybe we can get around him. But it's going to be tough to compete with that outside anyway.
Get ready.
But we were gaining so much on him through the center of the corner that maybe we can get a good enough run. We'll just have to see. We need to try and see when we get the restart here.
Green, green, green. You're back.
We don't get a very good jump. JP's probably going to be able to get back to the bottom.
0.5, 6,
Dang it.
2. You got one outside. It's going well. 3 minutes. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
But we're going to clear Shane.
You got one inside.
Just throwing it in.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Trying to see if that would work, and it did not.
Alright, man. You're back in fifth.
Heads up, heads up.
Oh.
Caution is out. Line up single.
Come on.
Pit road is closed.
Can we not get a clean finish here? We haven't done 2 laps green since the first caution.
Well, that sucked.
Yep.
Tyler, no.
It's the 34 car.
Welcome back to pit road.
Just like officials, you get a caution towards the end of the race and everybody loses their mind, and now we can't do a green flag lap.
Entering 3. Pit road is where all the cool kids hang out. I do not want to be here.
Looks like there's only 14 people left. Maybe 15. Just ripping this field apart. We can't get a freaking finish here. But luckily, this is going to be the last one, I think, regardless. We get another chance on JP, potentially. We got to get a better restart than we had.
It looks like this is the final time we'll try for a green-white checkered finish. Pit road is closed.
We cannot let him clear us before we get to turn 1 because that will ruin us. So I think if we can get to stay to his inside, we can get around him. But otherwise, it's going to be so hard to make a pass. I don't know why I'm passing him. Not even paying attention with the lucky dog. I'm ready to go. I want to get this race done. We were having such a good run. Now we can't keep it green.
Yeah, I need a caution with you all in between before I pit it.
No, I don't.
I got caught speeding on pit road.
I don't think I can do a first gear start without wrecking myself.
I thought that's what happened to you.
JP might have been starting in first gear, and maybe that's why he got
slow pit road.
such a better start than we did.
This track is.
That's what makes green flag stops really interesting, in my opinion.
Past the 88, past the...
And it's cool, we got one. It's going to be really tough to beat Nathan if we don't get a green flag run long enough for Colton or anybody to get a run on him. So he can keep getting these great jumps. So he may have this one.
Let's go.
But we do have one more restart here. Try and get a good jump. See if we can get to the inside on JP.
My wheel's pointed towards you right now. I don't know if I'm going to be
See if we can hold off Shane. I want to get this top 5. Try and get to where we can see the leader, get the best possible jump, which I thought we did okay last time, but Damon was able to get a much better jump, and JP got clear of us.
Get ready.
Was able to get down.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Alright, we're on the inside. Just need to hold it.
Outside. The leader just did a 12.86.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted there. Colton clipped the apron, he pushed up, he gets the wall a little bit, Damon's going to get a run underneath him, we're coming to the white flag. We might have a run on Colton.
One more left to go. You got one outside. Stay low. You're back and forth.
If we don't hit the apron again for the 29th time this race. Oh, he got the wall again.
You're clear high. Clear high.
All right, coming around to get our P3. Nathan gets the win. Damon comes back with a really, really good second place.
There's the checkered flag.
Good run, good win.
Good finish.
It was a lot of fun there after the green flag stop.
Really good race. A lot of fun, everybody.
Yeah, great job. That was an awesome 90-something lap run, and then really good finish there. That was fun. Good win.
Good race. Good win.
We beat Colton, and we beat Shane, and we beat JP. I think we maximized our points once again. We could have.
Gavin, thanks for putting it on, man.
We could have potentially gotten bonus points, but we would have hurt ourselves long run.
I was hoping it would go green all the way through.
Thanks, Gavin.
Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thanks for the host.
Woo! That was tight to the finish. Let's take a look at that last restart. We set our fastest lap of the race on the final lap once again. 23.8.
Colton, did I take your bumper off off the exit at 2 there? Or did...
Let's take a look. Coming to the green. I don't think Colton took his bumper off. He had clipped the apron and that lost his momentum. Green flag is out. We thankfully got a restart good enough where we could stay to the inside on JP, and we were so much quicker through the center of the corner pretty much the entire time after that caution, that first caution. Because of the fuel, I guess. So we get around him there. People are slamming the wall. And then Colton had hit the apron through 1 and 2, and he's slipping up. Damon gets around him. We get a run. We're able to get to his inside. Just barely good enough. I had to get it in here as hot as I could without spinning. Get it out of the corner as good as I could without spinning. We gave him plenty of room. Wanted to make sure he was pushing as hard as he could. We slide up, but I want to make sure I don't keep sliding up so he doesn't cross us over, and we get a good exit. 3rd place. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But we did get, what, 4 cautions there at the end? 3 cautions? 4, looks like. Yeah, unfortunately. Messy finish, but Dover's a gosh dang tough track. Let's take a look at all those yellows. Go back to lap 93 or whenever we pit. Or not had pit, but when we got the yellow. Looks like lap 91. And it is Nick spinning Eric for a yellow. Maybe some payback from Pocono there. Unfortunately. Oh, and then Eric gets loose in front of Nick that time. Puts it in the wall. No yellow for that, looks like. Oh, and then Sage losing it in front. Nowhere for Kobe to go. We nearly did that on one of those restarts. Oh, wow, that was close. He got loose and then couldn't see, and there was a car right in front of him. All right, this is when Shane got into the wall. We're pushing up, but thankfully we gave him plenty of room. And that didn't hurt him at all. He was able to come back. Oh, and then Dan in front of Eric. Big pile up. Big pile up. Holy cow. They're still piling into it. Nowhere for any of these guys to go. Nowhere for Hayden to go. You just run out of room down the backstretch. Track's clear. Man, just everybody flying in. Just flying in. That was a massive wreck. Back to green. I think this is our last yellow. Chad gets a little bit loose and is trying to catch it. That's not Chad, that's Marius. And then Tyler. Just nowhere to go. And then for some reason it sends him head on into the wall. And that ruins his race, unfortunately. And then I think that's the last yellow, but we probably had some wall contact at the end, as we see there. And then, oh, Nick middle 3 wide. Everybody's just pushing it really hard, trying to get it out of turn 2, but it's such a tight corner, you just end up grabbing that wall. And then that's the end. Nathan gets the win. Take a look at the points. I believe that's his second win, right? Yeah, he's got 2 in a row now. He won Rockingham. So he gets another bonus point. That puts him at 2 bonus points for the playoff points, I should say. Let's take a look at the results before the point standings. We somehow managed a 3rd place. Man, Damon with the fastest lap there at the end. The final lap of 23.587. That is insanely good. Great job to him. He gets 5 points for that. Winds up with 40. Nathan gets an additional 5. So he gets 45 points there. But doesn't really matter for them because they are locked into the playoffs. Colton gets a 4th place and JP with the top 5. I'm really happy with my 3rd place. JP ends up beating us in points as well as Shane because they both led some laps. JP ends up leading the most laps, I think, 61. But that's fine. Leighton got a few laps led there. He's going to wind up with 32 points, which is better than Barrett got in 7th place. So big points jump for him. Did anybody else lead some laps? Tyler led a lap, 22 points that puts him up tied for 15th after his race got ended. But I'm sure he would have finished or got a lot more points had he been able to finish. Eric was able to lead some laps, 19 points. Hayden was able to lead some laps, 17 points, but those late wrecks really piled things up. And a lot of people paid for it that time. 4 cautions, 3,000 strength of field. What a great race. Great finish. Let's take a look at the standings. Colton holds on to the lead with his 3 wins. Nick, Damon, Nathan, now he's got his 2nd win. He's going to get an additional playoff point. We hold on to our 6th place of the first guy that is not locked into the playoffs. We've got a 30-something point lead, almost 30-point lead on Shane in 7th. Hayden up there as well, locked in. He's got that 5th spot with his 1 win. But Shane, Leighton, Barrett, and Dan holding out the top 10 right now. Tyler on the outside looking in. He really needed a really good finish here. Unable to get one, unfortunately, but he did get some bonus points, which would help. He's still got about 20 points to make up on Dan to sneak into that top 10 if he doesn't end up getting a win. And what he needs is nobody beneath him getting a win and locking themselves into the playoffs, moving the cut line even lower. JP's one that could do that. Billy, for sure. A lot of fast guys that haven't run the full season that could jump in and grab a win and lock themselves into the playoffs. So something to really watch out for. I'd love to lock myself in, but we're sitting okay right now with just a few races left before the playoffs start. We got Indy, Iowa, and that's it. Two races left, and then the next 4 races, Watkins Glen, Michigan, Daytona, and then IRP are the playoffs for the round of 10 before we set the final 4 at Gateway on September 5th. So that'll be the season. Closing in. We're about halfway through now, pretty much exactly, a little over now. And that was a tough test here at Dover, but it's going to be tough again at Indianapolis for a whole different reason. And then we got Iowa, and then the playoffs start, so it should be fun. And I'm enjoying it. Really happy my pedals are working. Glad we had a really good race and we're able to get 3rd place in that one and do it cleanly. That was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it.